We have just completed 2 years of full-time traveling, and it's been a great 2 years. We are slow travelers. We don't try to rush to all the tour sites when we go somewhere, and we just really enjoy seeing the world at a more relaxed pace. We started this month by checking out of our apartment in Georgetown, and we moved to the north part of the island to an area called Batu Ferringhi. We had a great month living in Batu Ferringhi. We really enjoyed exploring this part of the island. But we also liked that we were close enough to Georgetown so that we could take day trips back to have some new adventures there too. Here are the top 6 experiences for our 24th month as full-time travelers. The first morning after we arrived at our new apartment, I looked out the kitchen window and look at what I saw. There are monkeys living in the forest behind our apartment building. We don't have wild monkeys in the US, so this is really fun to be able to see them every day. Some monkeys also come down out of the forest and hang out around the houses in the neighborhood. Now, one of these monkeys was really agitated at us when we walked by, and he started charging at us and was being really aggressive. It was probably harmless, but yeah, it did kind of scare us a little bit. So I had my 48th birthday this month, and we went to a nice, fancy Syrian restaurant to celebrate. The food here was really good, great kebabs cooked over the fire, and look at this chocolate. I had a delicious chocolate milkshake. Wow, it was just so good. And you know what? It was my birthday and I wanted 2 desserts. So after lunch, we went over to the China house for a piece of cake. Look at how big this cake is when she lifts it up off the counter. Look at that. This cake was huge and moist and delicious. And a fun story about our experience at the China house. This man, I wish I'd gotten a better picture of him, but he kept looking over at us over and over, and that might seem strange at first, but he was drawing a portrait of my wife, and then he gave it to her when he finished. We had a nice conversation with this man, and it's just another example of the friendliness of Malaysia. Nasi Lemak is the national dish of Malaysia. It consists of rice cooked in coconut milk, also with egg, cucumber, chopped peanuts, and a chili paste sauce. It also has anchovies in it, which is not my favorite, but it didn't have an overwhelming fishy taste like I was expecting, and I liked it more than I thought I would, considering I'm not big on fish or seafood. Now, normally going to a doctor appointment would not be on our top experiences list. We were just having a routine checkup with a specialist, and it only cost 138 ringgit, which is like $30. Back home, the exact same appointment would have been hundreds of dollars, and we only made the appointment a couple of days ahead of time. Back home in the US, you would have to make that appointment weeks, if not months ahead of time. The quality was excellent, and this is why people come to Malaysia from all over the world for medical tourism. Our apartment is less than a 5-minute walk to the beach. We love going down there and just chilling and relaxing and just enjoying the beauty and the sound of the waves and watching the people and the families having fun on the water. We especially enjoy the sunsets at the beach. They are just spectacular. One day we were at the beach and a group of young Malaysians asked us to be judges for their sand castle contest. And that might seem silly, but the fact that they would ask us as foreigners to join them is just another example of how friendly the Malaysian people are. One nearby beach, not too far from where we're staying, has an animal shelter just for cats. And there are over 250 cats living here. The shelter was having an open house one day, so we took a visit there that day and really enjoyed spending time with all the different cats. There is a tropical spice garden up here in this part of the island that is really interesting. You can walk around on your own if you want, but you can also have a guide that will explain the different plants and will tell you which ones you can sample and taste. You might even see some wildlife while there. We saw some monkeys that had come down to explore the garden. There are also other activities that you can do. This would be a really fun place to come if you have kids or if you just want to get away from the hustle and bustle of Georgetown. Well, we're planning to stay here in Batu Ferringhi a little bit longer, so if you know any experiences here that you think we might enjoy, please leave a comment below to let us know, and check back next month. We'll have a new video about these experiences. In the meantime, please take a look at our website at snailtravelers.com to find out more about our world travel adventure.